Hi there people, this is Eitan. Today I'm gonna make you a short review on popular sharpening systems. I'm a professional sharpener, so I use them a lot. I use also a professional belt sander, but a lot of the time I use the manual systems. So I'm gonna make a short overview and hope it will help people just to get a better understanding of the systems and what their pros and cons. So let's start with the bench stones. Bench stones are very popular. A lot of people talked about them. They used many cultures across history, from the Romans, British, Japanese, and the Japanese are most known due to cultural, romanticy, and Hollywood helped a bit in the 80s to make the Japanese culture very popular, so it came along with it. So there are two types of stones. There are natural stones and there are artificial stones that are actually made of stone or something similar, minerals, and there is the diamond, and diamond is also a mineral. But okay, what makes them different? That the diamond stone is actually, let's say, metal or plastic plate with a net, as you see here, or on the surface, artificial or true diamonds, and they are your cutting medium, your abrasive. And on the natural stones or the artificial stones, you have the actual stones or stuff like aluminium oxide or silicon carbide. They make them by cutting them into dust and then bake them in an oven. Now, why I neglected all my stones and left only with diamond? Because diamond is the most aggressive and best for cutting. I know that some people will say to me that natural stones, or they give you U-shape scratches and stuff like that. I'm not interested in that. Today, new modern metals, some are very hard to sharpen. Diamond cuts everything. So this method is very good by giving its user a lot of options. You can choose the speed, the angle, the blade length. You can put a blade on a vice sword and use it like that, or you can put it on a surface, fix it, and then use it. It's very simple to use, low maintenance. You need a bit of water. This one is splash and go. You don't need to soak it in water. Actually, if you use stones, look what the manufacturer says about how much you soak it in water, because it's not that obvious. Anyway, the biggest problem with those are two. One, you need to maintenance not the diamond, but you need to maintenance the one that are made from actual stone, because you get all those ridges and valleys inside while you sharpen, so you need to flatten them, because if the stone is not flattened, you're in a problem. You won't get a consistent result. The other issue is you need time to control the method and get the proper results. Okay, it takes skills take time. If people ask me what is the most important thing, is a consistent angle. Okay, you need to keep the angle. This is the secret. As I said, it's very versatile, cheap, fast, comfortable. You can do maintenance, you can do regrind if you have the time. Depends on you and the coarseness of the stone, but it takes time to control it. So this is the issue with bent stone on one leg, as I said. The other system is, and I'm gonna put it here, is called the Spyderco triangle. Well, the Spyderco triangle is a very good system also. I like it. The main idea is that you put sort of abrasive rods in a consistent angle, or a fixed angle actually, and you pass your knife like that, and I'm gonna show you in a second. This is your base. You put those two brass rods as a sort of a guard. You can put this part if you want. You can also fix it with screws. If you want, you put that, and then you put the rods, and they have all sorts of options and all sorts of rods. This is what they call the 500 American grit rod. What you do actually, I'm gonna take a knife, and I'm gonna take a big knife, is you take the knife and then you slide it down, and you have all those options. You have more gentle rods, fine rods, and then you use it to deburr this part of the triangle, and etc. Okay, this system is easy to set up. As you see, it's not very dirty. You don't have a lot of like the stones, you don't have a lot of water and mud and stuff like that, but it's very it purpose to use only as for the apex, okay, or micro bevel. They have here an option, what they call a back bevel, 30° to work on the back side of the secondary bevel, but I don't find it efficient. And they offer diamond stones, which are very nice, but this system I recommend only use for final sharpening, touch-up, apex, stuff like that. Don't do regrind fixes, and if you have too much work to do on a blade, I don't think it is the system for you. This system can work on a lot of blade length. As you see, it depends on you. You can do two-level strokes, you know, if the blade is long, you just do one part of the blade and then the other one. Well, I don't see any limit in the length here, but this is it. So it's easy, very good system. The abrasives are very good. It's easy to set up. You store it. You can store it in your kitchen, no problem. You don't make a lot of mess. A bit of steel dust if you use the diamond one. Just clean it up, and don't forget to clean the blade if it's a kitchen knife after you do this touch-up. It's very good for touch-ups to make your blade sharp again very fast. So I recommend everyone have this one of those triangle system. It's very nice. Another system is this one. This is a very simple system, supposed to be sophisticated. This is what's called a field sharpener. This one is bench-made, but there are a lot of those. The main idea is it is small, okay, and you have here a diamond. It's supposed to be sort of a first aid for blades on the field and stuff like that. Well, you can see the sharpener from all those sharpening medium, you know. You have over here a coarse diamond, a fine diamond, and a ceramic rod, and you can twist it. And they have over here an angle guide, and here, and you have a leather strap, and it's very nice. And you can remove it, and it's held by a magnet, and use it, and you can fix a blade in a vise and use it. It's very nice and serrated, I think, also in fish hooks and etc. etc. This is first aid, okay? It's a freehand sharpening system. It's good for maintenance. It's good for in the field if you want to take something capable, able, and then you get home and make the blade proper. If you control the angle very good, you can get a very good results about it. It's like the bend stones. It's mostly depends on your skill, but for unskilled person, you can by a simple method of just making a general direction angle, you can restore an edge for an axe or a camp knife or something like that very fast. And it's not too expensive. I think it's $50 US. Well, it's a bit expensive, but and if you're stuck somewhere, it can help you. So it doesn't weigh too much. It's small and it's capable. So I wouldn't use it as a primary, but I use it as an add-on or a first aid, as I said. Now another system I'm gonna show you, which is very sophisticated. I'm gonna put it here. It's the wicked edge. Now, if you ask yourself why I'm not putting the system already constructed, because I want to show you how fast or easy it's to build it, prepare it for action. So this is the system. It's supposed to be their on-the-go system. I use it mostly for expensive folders or folders if you need you know, to make the regrind the blade. So the main idea of the system is you have over here all this bag and parts, and it is supposed to be a system that you have control on the angle, okay, but it helps you, directs you. It's not like freehand sharpening, and you have all those pieces. So this is the base. You take out the base. I made a lot of mess here. You take out the base. You have over here this Allen key. You have over here your stones, and you have over here your rods. So I'm gonna take them out. It's very easy. Oh, I have kids here in the lobby. Yeah, they're gonna have a bit of noise. Sorry about that. So what you're supposed to do is to fix it, and they give you some sort of advice to fix it, and I'm not gonna touch it. And then you attach those guides. Take the guides, place them there, you place them here. Oh, sorry. And then you place some sort of a vise. This is the vise. So you take the Allen key, you need to put it here. Where is the screw? There is another screw here. Here it is. Take this screw, you attach it here, and you can look and see how simple or sophisticated it is to build this system, to set up this system. I have the camera in the middle, so it can be faster without it. You take those what they call lips or whatever, and then you place a knife here. Let's take this nice cold steel Recon blah blah. You place it over here, and then you fix it there. I'm not a natural English speaker, so I forgot. And then you put your stones and start, after fixing the angles, you start working your way up, you know, by sharpening, and you get a very consistent, a very good results. And you have a marker here to, you can follow your progress, and you can mark also in which height you put the knife, so you can and write it down or something like that, so you can you know, if you want to sharpen it again and keep the angle, you can do it. This system, as you see, it not takes too much time, and it uses diamond stones, and you have also here some sort of ceramic stone and stuff like that. You don't need water, or it's not too messy like bent stones, and it's very consistent. It's very accurate. You get a great result. Now the downside, it's a bit pricey. Let's start with that. This one costs around $200 with only those stones. Each stone set costs also some sort of $70, $80, $90, depends. And if you wanna use, if you have a full thread grind, as you see those, it's not suited for full flat grind. You'll need to use a sellotape, you know, to make it a shape, other shape or something like that. So this is something you should take under consideration. You can buy the more upgraded version. It will be better. It will make it, it can suit for full flat grind, but also it's pricey. So it's very consistent. It's very easy to use. Some people call it foolproof, but you have, you know, your own problems here with full flat grinds on this model, and long blades it's a bit harder. But if you want to sharpen folders, and it'll be very accurate. I know several of knife makers that use that for you know, as a blade sharp. sharpening system for their knives, and they sell very expensive knives. Okay, so it's very reliable for that. Now last, you have the leather strap. The leather strap is, you can use also a jeans strap. What's important here is the medium on this leather. Okay, it's like working like a bandstand, but a good leather strap with a very gentle abrasive material. It's very good to take a sharp knife to be very sharp, but it won't take a dull knife and make it sharp. It only polish it. So this is something that I really use a lot for deburring and to make the final sharpening, apex, or stuff like that. It's very efficient. I recommend every one of you will hold one. Even the bank made their own over here. So it's very easy to use, but unlike bendstones, some people they have their own method of using bendstones. Forward, backward, blah blah blah. Only backward. Okay, the blade always facing backwards, never forward, because you're gonna peel it. You don't want to do that. Only backwards. So I hope it was a bit informative. As I said, I can talk hours on each of the systems that I showed you here, but it's not the purpose here. So I hope it helped someone, and have a great day. Bye.